And now, a Hearth and Home nostalgia presentation. What happened during the famous War of the Worlds radio show? In 1938, Orson Welles broadcast a radio show from CBS entitled War of the Worlds. The show was a dramatization of a Martian invasion of New Jersey and Pennsylvania. A large amount of people believed that something had happened, and they took it seriously. Some people even ran into the streets, fearing for their lives. This could have been a major public relations disaster for CBS. In the CBS studio, a woman was angry about the broadcast and yelled at Welles, "You're terrible! Get out of here!" The show came on the air at 8 p.m. The Mercury Theater on the Air produced a 15-minute CBS tie-in that advertised that an exciting new drama would be aired. Welles was known as a radio actor. Welles' show had been heard on CBS for 5 years, and he knew that they could not be shut down by the FCC because of the time slot. He also knew that his counterpart on NBC was not as popular as his own show. This made him feel like he could do whatever he wanted, and the only person who could stop him was Paley himself, who owned both CBS and the radio station. Welles had already tested the waters by broadcasting a show about mental telepathy, and the FCC was not able to do anything about it. It was also proven to them that this type of show could attract more listeners than the average radio program, even during these hard economic times. The tone set from the beginning when Welles' character comes on the air at 8 p.m. and says, "The H.G. Wells War of the Worlds has begun." The serious mood that followed through the beginning of the show into the conclusion was important to set the tone for listeners. The radio dramatization was thought to be real because listeners felt as though they were actually there, witnessing testimonies coming from people who had lived through this event. This was not the case, though, because it was a fictional show. This show was important in the history of radio broadcasting because it made them more willing to take risks with their show. The Federal Communications Commission did not have enough time to stop the broadcast, despite its attempt to do so. This type of radio program went on to become one of the most popular forms of media entertainment after this event. It became a regular occurrence that people would tune in just to find out how outrageous or realistic some productions would appear to be.